In this video, we're going to review hopefully 5 items, 5 commands for altering polylines. First is going to be copy with then pasting, and then we're going to be breaking the polylines, extending polylines, and trimming polylines. So first off, I am going to just draw a polyline. And then if I want to copy it, let's say I really like what I've done, I hit CO for copy. And then it gives me the selection box. So I can select the item. And I could select multiple if I wanted, but I only have one here. And then I can pick it up at any point. So I could pick it up from here, or I could pick it up at the bottom of the line or at the midpoint of the line, it doesn't matter. And then I could drag it wherever I want. So I'm going to copy again. And the nice thing is if you do the command multiple times in the row, instead of having to type it each time, if you hit spacebar or enter again, it restarts the command up. So instead of typing CO again, I just hit spacebar. So now I can select both of them. And let's say I don't want to grab it from down here. Maybe I want to grab it from way over here. You can see now I've copied it. And I could type in maybe 10 feet. And now it's copied it and shifted it over 10 feet. Another item that I like to do when I right click is I can do copy with base point. So when I copy with the base point, it allows me to then copy the bottom or the base point that I select the item, hit enter, and now I don't have that item anymore. But when I hit paste, I'm right clicking the mouse to bring up the contextual menu. I hit paste, and now I can drop this anywhere. Where this is helpful is if I do copy with base point, we talked about units, is so I can do 0, 0, 0. Select the object, hit enter. Now I want it in the same place in this file. So I'm going to say paste 0, 0, 0. So it's over here. So let's say, to show that it's in the same coordinates, I've added this. So if I copy it with base point 0, 0, 0, I select it, hit enter. When I paste it here, since this line's in the same spot, it should paste right on. So I can actually just, instead of doing paste, I can do paste to original coordinates because I'm not changing it. That saves me from doing 0, 0, 0. And now it's in that same exact item. So this is good when you're working on multiple drawings, that everything ends up in the same exact place. And then quickly, I will also then show, so if we do copy using the CO, when I select everything, the great thing with this is this version using the CO for copying, it allows me to then, I click where I want the object to go, and now I can drag, and I can left click again, I can drag left click again. So I can quickly, from copying, I can then paste it multiple times without having to restart the command. Because if I just simply go copy, now I paste it, but that's only once. I have to restart the paste command to do it again. And do it again. So the CO is really good for when you're in the same drawing and you need to paste it multiple times all over. The copy and copy with base point using the contextual menu is good because now I can come between two files. I can come here and now I can paste it where I want. Because if I do copy like this with the CO, I can't leave. Oh, see, I even gave myself a fatal error there. It doesn't like doing that. So I'm not going to try and save that. Nope. So let's open up AutoCAD again. Sure, I'm putting this to white so everybody can see it. And then lastly with this is, so you guys can see, we'll get more into this later on in the class, but if I do copy, I can paste it as a block. So then if I use it, paste it as a block, it's just a sped up version of creating a block. So I've pasted it, and now this whole item is what's called a block. So it's kind of like a joined item. It's no longer two separate items. So that's copy and paste. So again, just to reiterate, if I have a line, CO, if you're working in the same drawing, is your easiest, quickest way to copy and paste it multiple times. Now we're going to get into the break command. So if I'm breaking an object, like I'm breaking it into two, so I drew my line. Now I'm going to break that item. So I typed in BR spacebar for break. And now I have my selection tool. So I'm going to select the object. And now it's telling me first point. Where do I want to break it along this line? Do I want the first point? So I'm going to select here's my first point. Okay, let's go back. So select the first point and then go to the second point, and then it's broken it into two lines, polylines. So again, because it messed up the first time, I think I might have actually clicked it on accident. So BR for break, click it in the first line, drag it along the line wherever you want. And now you've broken it into two lines. So this is good. A lot of times, let's say, for some reason, I need to break it on each side of here. I can break it across. And so we use that quite a bit too. Okay, next is going to be extend. So let's say I drew a line but I want it to extend all the way and end at this line. I can type EX for extend, hit enter. Now I'm going to select the object that I want my intended object to extend to. And then now I select, you can see the preview is it's showing me where it's extending to. And then I select the object. And then if I want to finish, I then hit spacebar. And now I've extended it. So again, I have my polyline. So EX to extend it with the spacebar. Now I'm going to left click by selecting the line that I want it selected as to extend to. I'm going to hit spacebar. And then I'm going to then hover over the line that I want it extended so I can see the preview. I'm going to then left click and it extended. And then I'm going to hit spacebar to leave. Because one of the things is if I need to extend it multiple times, multiple lines, I can extend the line, select it, and now I can select the first line, and then without having to redo the command, I just then come over on the second line and click it. And then to leave the command, I hit spacebar again. And then if you really wanted to get quick, you can do EX for extend, click the line, and then if we do that selection from right to left, you can see as soon as I start touching them, they show the preview. And now I've extended all lines with one foul swoop. And then I end by hitting spacebar. And then finally, we're going to do one last one, which is trim. So trim is, let's say I want to trim these lines to end at this line. So TR for trim, space bar. I'm going to left click and select the line that I want everything trimmed to, space bar. And now I'm going to hover over the line that I want trimmed, and you can see it goes dark. So then I'm going to left click on it. If I want to do another one, I can left click on it. If I want to do another one, I can left click on it. If I want to do another one, I can left click on it. And then I can hit spacebar. And now everything has been trimmed up. And then same thing like extend, if I wanted to speed up and do multiple in one foul swoop. So I'll hit TR for trim. I'll select the line that I want to trim, hit spacebar, and then going from right to left with the green, I'm going to select all those lines that I want trimmed. And then you can see in the preview that they're all trimmed. Click, and then spacebar, and I'm done. Another useful, let's say I have a wall or a gap in between. I can grab, so I've started trim TR, and now I'm selecting two objects. Then I've selected both objects that I want everything trimmed to, then hit spacebar. Now I'm going to select all the lines in between. And now you can see I've trimmed on both sides everything. Pretty quick and easy. So I know that's a lot of information. I hope you guys can review the videos. If you have any questions, let me know. And just practice, and I'll have something for you guys to practice on. And best of luck. Thank you.